Okay, so these calipers don't have a battery in them because the battery died, and I don't feel like getting another battery for this because I don't want to just have to keep replacing that battery over and over. I'd rather use a rechargeable battery, and I only have AA and AAA rechargeable batteries that I can, replace and put in other things, right? So I'm just gonna make an adapter for this, so I can just stick a battery up here, right, onto this thing. So I'm gonna have to measure this with this pair of calipers, which is in inches. There it is. Zero that out. Okay. So I'm gonna have to design things in inches for a minute, which is fine. First thing I'm gonna do is measure this. Right? I'm gonna have to attach the attachment to just the black part, because if I attach it to here, then it won't be able to move with the... So the most important things here are gonna be this hole, this bit probably, and like a rounded bit. I can think of a way of doing this that's probably going to be something. Anyways, so yeah, the hole has a diameter of about 0.435 inches. So you just open up this here book and get a quick little drawing. Okay. And then I've got this dealio and about that, and that goes all the way down to about that. And then this kind of comes down a bit. Then I guess I won't draw this to scale. And then there's the screen. And then I've got the thickness here. But for now, I need to measure from here to here. Let's see, and there to there. So that is 1.425. So 1.425 inches. And about 1.23. Okay, so then from there to there, I've got 0.188. All right. Let's see, what else do I need? I need to measure this probably. That's approximate. Oh, I moved it. That's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 725. And then this whole thing goes to about 2.41, maybe 405. Okay. And then from there to there is about 8.67. This camera will not focus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0.767. I'll get this one. Eyeball that. It doesn't really matter too bad. 0.22. Where's the pencil? There it is. And then the total thickness of this whole thing here is going to be I hope I didn't move anything. We got 4, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6, 7, 6, 2, 7. So, and then there's going to be a cavity for the okay. And the cavity depth here is going to be, gonna put it on this. Maybe 3.285 inches. So all right, and then I think I need to measure the battery now. So the battery is charged, so I'm going to go ahead and put this little piece of plastic in between the two ends there so that I don't accidentally conduct through the you know what I think I'll do? There, that'll work. And then we've got 1.755678. So the battery hang on, let me try again. .7576. Okay, 0.76. And then diameter here for the battery is 0.407. And I believe that's pretty much all the information I'm actually going to need. So I can go ahead and start designing the adapter. That might work. Okay, so I measured my digital calipers, and now I'm going to have to model the bit that I'm going to be putting things in. So I've got this bit, a little tiny bit, a little bit here, circle somewhere, okay, and now I can, let's see, we've got from here to here is 2.405 inches. Uh, 0.725. 1.23 from here to here. Oh, I forgot to measure, this. Is that 0.435 for that circle? That goes all the way to here. And okay, and it is 0.404 inches. And this is 0.12 inches? I'm gonna measure that again. Yeah, 0.12. Okay. Okay. And then from here to here, I've got 0.188 inches. And then from here to here, I've got 0.767 inches. From here to here, it's 0.22 inches. Okay, let's see. Now I forgot to measure the size of. I forgot to measure one more thing. 1.206. All right. Yeah, okay. So now I can measure I can extrude this. .627 inches. And then I can bring this sketch back. And I can extrude this, start here, and go down by 0.285 inches. All right. So now if I make something to go around this, it ought to fit my calipers. And hopefully I measured it well enough that I can actually do that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start a sketch here. And I'm going to make a rectangle, rectangle, rectangle. Okay, these are going to be equal. This is going to be like 0.25 in millimeters. Okay. Let's see, project. This. That's going to be very small because it needs to make contact with the piece of metal at the bottom of the hole. Alright. And then I believe 1.2 will give it just enough. And then this is actually going to be something like 4, just so that it's thick. Okay, so now if I extrude this to just past this, and then put a sketch here, and there are 2 bodies, right? Okay, cool. I need this one. I need to project this circle. And I need to offset it by negative, I don't know, 0.1. And then this extrusion, negative 0.285 inches. So then 0.285 inches. Can I do this? Can I do 0.285 inches minus 0.1 millimeters? Now, what did that give me? I don't know, but it actually works. So if I hit the home button, okay, so the idea here, right, is I'm gonna have, well, let me look at this. I've got a piece of metal on the left side about here, and a piece of metal on the bottom. So if I take something like this and I wrap a piece of I wrap 2 pieces of aluminum foil. Aluminum foil is a good enough conductor to do this. I put 1 piece of foil here and the other piece of foil here, and I make sure those pieces of foil don't touch, right? But I do make sure that they can make contact with the piece of metal at the bottom, obviously. Then I can put that in to the hole in the calipers, right? And then I can snake that foil up around, right, into some other piece, right? Into some other piece like this that will hold the battery, the AAA, right? Because this is for some kind of button style battery, but it's the same voltage as a AAA battery. So I'm gonna adapt a AAA battery for it, you know, or adapt it for a AAA battery. I think for now I have enough to test how if this idea will work, cuz like the idea here, right, is this ought to be just flexible enough that I can bend it so that I can get so that I can get this in there. I might need to chamfer this. But I don't want to. If I print it in, let's see, this orientation. Yeah. If I print it in this orientation, then I can project that. And then this, what is that? 52? Good, that's less than 55. Okay, extrude this to here. Okay, so now if I have this appearance, just do that. Okay, so now I've got oh no, that was the wrong side. That was the wrong side. Okay. So change this to be this. And then change this to be this. Okay. So now if I print this, I will have to print this in this orientation though. But this shouldn't need support. And I should be able to work off of that. I should be able to work off of that. I think. So I'm trying to think where I want to put the AAA. And I think I want to put the AAA about there, right? But that's for in the future. But because I want to do that, I should actually test this. So this has to be vertical, and then this has to be 55. And then go ahead and make that horizontal. maybe I can put a little thing here. Collinear up here with this one. With this one. No. I'm trying to think how I'm going to print this. Because I'm scared that if I print this, this is going to fall over. Let's see. .2. And then, I don't know, like 3. Okay. So now if I extrude this to here, and then I extrude this to here, and then I extrude this from here to here. I can now print that and see if it works. But also I can just make this 1.2 and cut this out of there. Okay, so now the idea is this will be a piece that this will be big enough that like it shouldn't fall off the build plate, right? But then I can use a pair of snippers to just cut this away. So now I'm gonna go ahead and rename this to tentative insertion test. Okay. Save the project, name it AAA Caliper battery adapter. That was what I was looking for. Put it in miscellaneous. Save. Okay. So now I can save this. This is gonna go into phone hold, new folder. I'm calling it AAA Caliper battery adapter. Save that. Save. Okay. And then I will slice it and print it and see if it works. Okay, so nope, fusion exports, miscellaneous, AAA caliper battery adapter, tentative insertion test, center, bring that up. So now if I, so there's a little bit of support, but like, not really. Okay. A whole hour just for that? Whatever. Let's see. Don't think I need infill at all, let alone 5%. Three is apparently good because what? That's so weird. That's so weird. What happens when I turn off print and walls? Nothing, huh? Turn off support. Alright, I'll go ahead and save this. New folder. AAA caliper battery adapter. Save that. Alright. I don't know what the deal is with these top layers not having anything. Oh wait, hang on. It's probably the infill, isn't it? Yep, there it is. Alright, save. Oh, but save anyways. Okay. So hopefully that won't fall over. I don't think it will. Unless this decides to be weak and just... I also don't... Because where's the center of gravity for this? It's about here-ish, right? So it's skewed to this side because of this. So about there, and then it goes up to about... Without this, it'd be about there. But then with it, it's a little more. So it's approximately here-ish. But that's just my guess. Anyways, that's just me guessing. And it doesn't I mean, it kind of matters because, like, if I'm imagining where the center of gravity is... Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, so... I don't remember if I saved it. Okay, now I saved it for sure. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get that printed then. I doubt this will work, but if it does, well, then hey, I can move on to the next step. But probably won't. Okay, so it finished, and then I pulled it off the build plate, and then the bottom plate here stuck to the build plate, and this just ripped straight off, which is pretty funny because I intended to cut that off anyways. But now I'm gonna see if like this can be put into here. Probably. Looks like it. And okay, now the issue is that it rotates, it spins. But I can probably fix that by just sticking a little piece of chunk in there. And that ought to stay on. Will this interfere with me being able to... Not really, so that's good. This doesn't have to go all the way there. I could stop it here probably and it'd be fine. Can I remove it if I want to? Yes. Oh. It's easier to do if I do this. If I go this way. Or is it? Hang on. Okay, so put that on, right? Bring this over, and it stays. So now what I gotta do is check for a couple of things. I gotta go get some aluminum foil. So it looks like it's easier to take off this way, but I gotta go get some aluminum foil, put some aluminum foil on this part and on here, and see if this being in it is enough to make contact with the battery. Where's the battery? I don't know. But I gotta make sure that this is enough to make contact with the battery. I might have to increase the size of this circle slightly, because it does spin rather loosely. It goes in, and it's pretty jiggly, so I'll have to make sure that that fits tightly. Now let me see if I can get it in. If I start like this, nope, if I push like this, pull out like this, and go this way. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna get some aluminum foil then. Okay, so I'm back with the foil. I already taped it onto here. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can put it in here and it'll make electrical contact. So I don't know if that's working or not. Touch the two ends here. And is there anything on the screen? There is not. There's nothing on the screen. Okay, now what is the issue there? This one. This one, I think. If I go ahead and put that in again, try again. Be gentle so that it doesn't. If I hold it down, take the battery, touch two ends of the battery together. Okay, so it does display something, if I can show it. It's hard to tell, but there's numbers on there. So at least the concept works, and I've got dimensions good enough for it to work. So there's at least a proof of concept for what I'm doing. So now all I gotta do is develop this into something more than, into something better than just a simple little hack. So what I need to do is come up with a path from here to here and from here going through here that is mostly insulated, that I can take a piece of aluminum foil and fold it around to touch the battery on both ends, so that, and something like that. Real quick, I have an idea. If I put this here, right, if I put this in here, back inside of it, don't want to, okay, it's in it. And I use the battery as like the spacer here to keep it from spinning. That sounds like a cool idea. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. Unless I want to just redesign this. Am I causing damage to the... No, it doesn't look like it. Good. Because like putting things in and out of there, you know, might... Alright, so the concept works. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, that makes sense, because then I can have this go that way. Right, well, it'd have to go up and around. It's funny, because I'm putting a lot of effort into this. All I have to do is go out and buy a battery. But again, I don't feel like going out and buying a battery. I want to use this because this is rechargeable, and I don't want to have to rebuy batteries all the time. Anyways. So at least the concept is not 100% flawed. There are things I should do to refine this, obviously, but I can move forward with this concept.